you must explain yourselves. Why is it in the age of bizarre electronic music you have chosen to write real songs, play real chords, use real strings, boxes with strings attached to them, make people feel, and write lyrics? Why are you bucking against the trend of turntables and keyboards? Why?
It's
Why?
easier, I guess.
It's just
Dude, I tried.
Yeah.
It's too hard, man.
too hard to do the electronic
I
stuff.
DJ a couple of times. I can't get my head
You
around
have
it.
a stink of it.
I have to say, it's really refreshing to hear music done like what you do, because it doesn't sound like the album. It is obviously the same tracks, but on the record there's a lot more oomph there. But those cross over into the acoustic world as being, really freaking good. So
Well, most of the songs are written on acoustic, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of suits the vibe.
so when you go into the studio, somebody goes, "Solve that stuff. Let's crank it up," or do you write it with the express idea of what it's going to turn into?
We write in the studio.
Yeah. We also record our own stuff. It's not like when you said when we go into the studio, someone
Yeah.
says this.
So you've recorded everything
do
you've done
everything
so far,
ourselves, yeah.
engineered, produced everything, or
Yes.
Yeah.
no
Well,
outside?
we've had a couple of engineers help us out,
Right.
but yeah, as far as like production goes,
So no outside nobody telling you how to mess your own songs up.
No.
You're very lucky.
our label tries, but they don't get very far.
Jokes aside, actually quite the opposite. When we first came to our label,
They
we
do.
thought
They
we
do.
thought we were going to go into a studio. And he goes, you know what? I like the sound of your
Right.
of what you guys have done just at your apartment. So if I like it,
So that
maybe
whole
other
record
people
was
will
done
like
in
it,
apartments.
Yeah, in my
There's a
bedroom,
lot of it was done. Most of it was done, like the drums and the bass and a couple of the guitars were done in a studio that was kind of just like a hole in the wall, like a concrete kind of dungeon with like.
A
We
recording
didn't like
console.
it. We didn't like it, so we finished it.
I was gonna
we did
move
the best
into
bits at
there.
home.
Like we're gonna move into there and use
Right.
and like and be the new space, but it didn't really work. Like, you
The
don't,
vibe
you
wasn't
don't-
there?
Well, you don't want to.
No, the vibe was not there.
No vibe, and it was like 20 minutes drive away. It's like if you're sitting on the couch,
In
and you-
Southern
and you wanna be
California,
able to
20
walk in.
minutes is like 2 miles down the road. So obviously must be no traffic where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah, not really, but also Sydney's got the harbour, so it's not on a grid.
Oh,
So it's
I
like
see.
Pretty random.
yeah,
So you have to cut around town and
yeah,
get
yeah.
through.
That's it.
How did the band? Tell me how the band formed. Where did you guys all meet?
Johnny and Tommy were in a band called Underlights before, and they kind of split up. And I think Johnny and Tommy had like a songwriting thing going on. Yeah.
We were away with that band, and the two other guys had just gone to bed, and me and Tommy kind of stayed up, just writing tunes, and
Right.
he was the drummer, so he wasn't really singing at all. I think he always liked singing.
It's also that Johnny and I like writing songs, but we can't really sing, so
Well, you can sing.
we need.
You know what
yeah,
you're
but
doing there.
it's.
Tell me about the influences. Tell me where this is coming from.
A bit of everywhere, really.
What did you grow up
Obviously,
listening to?
I grew up listening to really bad country music.
We used to
Somehow-
we used to
somehow
be
I-
in a bluegrass band together.
Somehow I don't believe that with the Jesus and Mary Chain shirt on, but that's okay.
yeah.
what did you grow up listening to?
I'm trying to cover myself.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to lots of like Bob Dylan and like Joni Mitchell and like more kind of folkier stuff.
Right.
Um,
You have the touch on the
Neil
guitar.
Young and stuff like that.
You could play with Stray Gators or any of those bands. judging
yeah,
by
well,
your-
we used to play like.
I used to play banjo in a band. And
You did?
to play
I used to
dobro as
guitar,
well.
yeah.
Don't get too far off that mic.
True.
We have to make sure that people can hear what you're saying.
So that's why it kind of works with the
Right.
like we played the songs acoustic. So it's got a bit of that in it. Obviously, in high school, I had a group of friends who are now in like other bands kicking around. There was only a small group of us, but we were kind of into all those '90s bands like Oasis and Stone Roses and The La's and Primal Scream and
The La's.
Happy Mondays and
I was going to
stuff
say
like that.
one of your guitar licks
The
had the
Verve.
very and nobody really knows that record. That record came out
It was incredible.
34 minutes of pure genius, 7 songs, and it's just one
That's
of the
right,
best
and then-
albums of all time.
And they've got so many songs as well in the bank that just haven't been released.
Yeah. So
I
you're
was
into the
at a
Lost. You
festival in somewhere in
Japan.
England.
They played.
No.
The Lodge,
no,
you
no,
talking
the son of the bass player.
Not Lee.
John Powers.
John Powers' kid. John
Yeah.
Powers has got a kid who can play in a band already. He doesn't
No,
seem
he's
that
amazing, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
What band is he in?
It's called the Bohos, and we
He
were.
pulled me aside and just sung me songs for like half an hour.
And I
I
gig
swear
in
to God,
Manchester. Yeah,
may as
yeah.
well have been in the band. Like amazing voice, very sick.
Well, his stepdad's our sound guy. He was
Oh.
one of the best guys ever. Yeah.
Very nice.
That's right.
Very
So,
nice.
Yeah, we
Cool.
love the laws. Yeah.
Have you seen them play? I mean, they did a Japanese festival. I guess it was a couple 3 years
Didn't
back.
have
No, I think Rick saw them. Our mate Rick caught them, but no, we didn't have a chance.
Yeah, one of the best albums. You were saying more influences. Give me more there.
For me, guitar-wise,
Yeah.
a lot more. You know, we get compared to English bands all the time, but I only kind of got into English bands once I started hanging out with Tommy and Johnny. But way more American, still '90s bands. You know, like listened to a lot of Built to Spill recently.
Yes.
Always Dinosaur Jr. and then like Sonic Youth, huge influence.
Right.
Yeah.
Built to Spill, one of the most underrated bands
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
Definitely without a doubt.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel now getting to break out and do stuff across the universe, I should say, or across the world? Is it
It's nice. It's nice to finally get these, play these songs and have the album out, and you can't even take this. Like, it's good to have the LP out there,
right?
because you can only get do so much off an EP, and it's cool, and it makes a difference with the live shows and everything. Except in saying that, I'm kind of looking.
We want to go home and record. Really, it's great to be out here.
You got a bunch more songs ready to go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, heaps. But we haven't had the time to kind of.
Years
we
ago,
went from having so much bloody time
right?
now to having like
No time.
no time.
As they say, it takes you 18 years to write your first album, and then they expect the next one done within 18 months, which is virtually impossible. So there's always that
Yeah,
Well, that's
issue.
why, yeah.
yeah.
because, and then you've got all these amazing songs. But there's a friend of mine, not a friend of mine, but this very important musician told me years ago that you shouldn't write songs when you're on the road because every song ends up sounding like Jackson Brown. So I don't know if you feel the same way, that suddenly you'll be singing about bus stops and tour buses and crappy
Well, I'm-
diners.
Yeah, well, I used to listen to the Eagles heaps as well when I was younger.
Yeah.
He wrote that, Take It Easy thing, Jackson Brown, when there's him and Glenn Frey.
Was it him and Glenn Frey that wrote that song?
Yeah, when they were living together.
I know that he wrote
Yeah.
"Doctor My Eyes," the Jacksons did,
Yeah.
but every song on those latter-day Jackson Brown albums was like him being on the road.
Yeah.
You know, and then Bob Seger started doing it after a while. We're like, enough! Write a song about girls again. Hot rods.
Well, you never know.
So we'll
I'm into that stuff. We
will there
listen
be
to a lot
songs?
of Paul Kelly as well. Like
Paul Kelly,
big
the
influence for us.
greatest Australian that nobody knows. He is
That's
Australian.
right. Yeah. And we're huge fans of him.
See
That's-
that?
That is stunning.
See
now,
that Facebook?
You must, now that you've done it, you
Yeah,
must explain.
okay.
Is this
It's
something
bad.
that, do you have Paul Kelly right on your arm and then get it tatted, or how does this work? How does this ensemble work?
This was
Joel, didn't Joel
yeah,
do that?
our guitarist did it. I didn't really even know him that long, but we were I think it was after a show, and I had brought some tattoo needles, and
So it's full
I just
on.
was like, Paul
it's
Kelly,
full
now
on,
do it.
It's full on prison style then. Yeah. So that basically it's just ink, needle, from pen, no serious.
No, it wasn't a pen. It was like
a real.
it's like
ink.
it's like ink that you use, like artists use it, but it has like shellac in it, which is like
Right.
pretty much just like melted down bugs. So it's like it kind of makes you sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And-
also that same night, funnily enough, Tommy was like really drunk. He was like, "Give me my girlfriend's initials right here, right here." And she's here right now, and he has the tattoo.
Really.
Yeah.
That's great. So this is
come out.
your friends, basically. You let them take advantage of whatever space they want to come up with. Is that how it works?
Well, you've
No,
done
it's
most
all,
of
it's all
it.
my. No.
So it's all your thing, and then you
Yeah, we-
say do it on here, or are you doing it yourself? Because
I
obviously,
want them I've done myself. Yeah.
are you left-handed or right-handed? Because I can't tell.
Well, what do you think?
I'm guessing you are right-handed.
Nice.
But that's, I'm guessing. I'm guessing because there's not enough on that hand.
That's
So
right.
how did you do the one on the right hand with the feathers?
With precision.
With precision?
Yeah.
Delusional. He would have been so pissed. This guy, yeah. And I remember you telling me when you woke up with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know. Let's talk about something else.
No, I had it offered years ago. There was a friend of mine's husband that was drunk on the tour bus and basically broke out the ink and a needle and was starting to do tattoos on everybody. And I just resisted because, first of all, he was completely drunk. I knew it would have taken hours for him to finish the Mona Lisa. And he's a cowboy, so I thought there's no way he's going to have any art degree to be able to pull the stuff off. So I just said, thank you very much, and left him behind. So to me, it's very interesting that you've got as many as you do. It's pretty amazing. But amazing stories, I would imagine, behind all of them. Yes? No?
No.
None of them?
Not all of them.
Just a couple.
Some of them moronic, maybe.
Yeah.
Moronic?
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes that's
Moronic
the best story.
It's always
Yeah.
fun. It's
That's
just
a better
fun.
story
It's
than,
just
like-
fun, yeah.
This crazy artist came after me. So, well, continued success for you guys. Looking forward to seeing much more. I'm very pleased that there's a real band amongst us again.
Hey, thank you.
It's been many years since this has happened.
Yeah, the 1975 are just here. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
They yeah. I don't know. I think guitar's got a rough time for a while, but I think
Because they're hard to play. That was my whole point. It is a craft. It is an art, and you guys did it so well. And all I'm saying is, thank you for doing this. Don't fuck it up.
Cool, man. We got you.
Don't fuck it up, please.
that's how we got here.
For years,
Fuck it up.
for years, we had great Australians coming over and showing us the way, and then things went wrong. And Paul Kelly never made it in the States. The Saints never made it in the States.
This is true.
AC/DC is the only band that made it.
And in excess.
And where are they now?
The Vinyls.
The Vinyls.
You got Courtney Barnett here. She's cool.
We love. She was here yesterday.
signed
We
the
love.
guitar. Yeah,
She's got a big
we love her.
Paul Kelly kind of vibe as well.
She does.
She's killing it.
She's killing it.
Shout out to
We love her.
Courtney.
Shout out to Courtney.
Very cool.
Courtney, BMA's shout out. Perfect. Thank you, gents.
All the best, man. Thanks.
Cheers. Cheers.
Enjoy.
Cheers.